pretty much what I got at the moment. This is just an old cheapy bin, one of those bins. I've just cut it up. It's all flimsy and junky. Doing a proper one now. But as you can see, I've got 33 LEDs. They go UV blue, UV blue, UV blue, all the way along. 33 along, 3 wide, and then these are my white 3-watt LEDs. And I want to wire them in properly so that they're all mounted on heat sinks and stuff. So that's pretty much what I got. I'm going to have pretty much the same layout. One board here, one board underneath. So it's pretty much the same. I'm just going to mount it on some Perspex. I got this sheet of Perspex for $30 off a guy on eBay. Pretty much what I did was I cut 2 lengths just using the tendon saw just there, and then I measured out. I got just how many gaps are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just measured, divided the width by 5. The width I think was is 17 centimeters, and then so divide that by 5 is about 3.4 millimeters, 3.4 centimeters. So just that all the way along. I used one of these things to draw it up with. It's a T-square, makes a line straight, perpendicular. And then I had a bit of troubles working out the width going along lengthways, but ended up being around 3.7 centimeters between each LED. And I'm going to change the layout from the other one. I'm going to have, these are my 10mm LEDs, these dots, all these. And then I'm going to have up here, these are going to be my 3-watt LEDs. And then on my other board, I'm going to have my 10-watt LEDs going along here. And so now I'm up to the drilling. I'm just got a cheap piece of pine as a backing, and then I just got my drill piece, which is a 14, and then the Perspex. It's 3mm black Perspex. This is what it looks like when you pull the paper off. When you're drilling, just make sure that your backing's flat, that there's nothing there, because if you have something behind, when you put pressure down on the drill bit, it's going to crack it because there's small distances in between each of your holes. And this is just a cheapo from Big W drill. It's not very fast, but it seems that it still gets hot. Well, that'll do. See, that sort of melts to your drill bit, you just pull it off. Just very sort of fast done. Find that you're going to have to put another battery on power charging just because it's very power draining. Just keep clearing underneath, make sure that it's flat. Always mark your points where you're drilling. As you can see, here I put crosses on them, on the points. If you can see that, it's a bit hard to see. Put crosses on the points. Up here I changed to a permanent marker. It's a bit quicker. Always mark the points that you want to drill on, otherwise you make a mistake. Okay, I've finished drilling my holes. And I've ripped the paper off the back. If I do this again, I'd probably rip the paper off the back before I start drilling the holes, because ripping the paper off each hole, it keeps peeling apart in different spots and it makes a real pain when you're peeling it off. These are my 10mm LED mounts. It's what all the holes are for. And these ones here, they're just plastic. It'd be better to get the steel or aluminium ones, except for they cost a lot more, but they look after your LEDs and your LEDs last longer. So it acts as a bit of a heat sink for your LEDs. Pretty much, here's my sheet. Looks all nice and black and special. It's still reflective. It'd be good if it was like a mirror or something, but black is still pretty reflective. If I want it more reflective, I might get some silver contact or something, put that across the sheet. Here's paper, as you can see from the top. It peels off pretty easy. This is on the top side. On the bottom of the side it's a bit more of a problem, but I'll just show you putting them in. For those of you that only got half a brain cell, pretty much shove it through the hole, flip it over, nut on, just screw it up. I finished putting all the lead mounts in. It's a total of 99 there, and now I'm up to putting some aluminium angle bracing around the edges, also to raise the leads up off the back end of the lid. So what I've done here is I've got an angle cutter. I've just got a small jig. This one came from Big W with one of these. Pretty much cut 45-degree angles so that when your corners go on, they will line up. And then I've measured out a couple of points along there. They're just for screws. I've got one of the metal aluminium sides on, and I've decided for the corner one, see the screw there, decided to drill it in from the end a fair ways, just so that when you have one there and then one over here, it won't crack the perspex because there's a fair bit of distance in between. Pick it up like that, holding that up one end. There's not much of a bend on that at all, it's pretty strong. And on the back, this is on the back, it's my screw, just a single nut on the end. I'm using screws, you could use pot rivets, it's just screws. It means I can pull it apart later if I want. Flip her over. See the distance there, it's good, all the way up, and it's really strong. It's only flimsy when you twist it sideways. Fix that by putting it back on it, which I might do later.